And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases, and this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Alek Manoah. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
707.
Wouldn't chase that time. And there's a ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nolan Jones.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Nolan Jones stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Todd Helton. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kiermaier makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto. And on the mound in this one, Kyle Freeland. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. The punch out there. 1 up, 1 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to follow. So many positives that led to that goal.
1 out, runner at second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
To the right side. And Vladdy is set down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Pitch. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, Dalton Varsho. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Varsho hitting 5th in today's lineup. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And that's a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
When I come out, they run out.
And we're back. Top of the second. So in now for Colorado, number 10. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Manoah back to work. There's a strike.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
In the air out to center. Kiermaier makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's Trevor Story now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouled off. He was late.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And the righty deals. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, and it gets by.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Here's Dickerson now. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer. The line to kick the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. To short, could be 2. Story. Off balance beat, there's 1. And that's 2.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, right field. Dickerson on the move. Brings it in. And that will end the inning.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up.
Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the 3rd inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The other way, Guerrero. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Charlie Blackman.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Charlie Blackman. On the ground to 3rd, McNeil. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side, Guerrero. He takes it on his own. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's Kiermaier down.
The center Kiermaier.
Pitch. That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fouled off down the right side. Blue Jays down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. In from third is the tying run. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. And the 1-0. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Single that drove in a run his first time through. That one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base stop. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one to first. Pelton. He'll do it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. Start of the 4th. So in now for Colorado, Todd Helton.
17. Todd Helton.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And that's down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next to Colorado.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Hard hit, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now back.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Here's Trevor Story. Outside low. And that's ball 1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That misses. And the count is even 2-2. No outs. Runners at first and second.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And here it comes. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Next to hit, Ryan McMahon. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We are tied 2-2. Back now in Toronto. Here's George Springer to start it off.
George Springer.
The wind of the pitch. Right side, McMahon. On to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Espinal in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. And a foul ball. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. McMahon fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. That clips the zone. 0-1. Kerr measures 5 feet 8 inches, 25 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side, McMahon tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Yeah, I do it all. We ain't talking money. We ain't talking. It's the game.
And we're back. And now the right fielder, Corey Dickerson. Manoah back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Larry Walker digging in for the Rockies. First pitch misses.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Elias Diaz. And it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
There's Chuck Nasty. A bunt, and it's popped up. 1 and 2nd, and he'll hold on to it, so they get one.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Runners on the move. Pitch misses inside. Out at the plate. He tries to steal home, and that ends the inning. The Rockies strand one, and this game is still. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Bounce off his glove. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. On the first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it down to right here.
On the ground, McMahon fires over to first, and Vladdy is set down, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. The pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now, Todd Helton. Ground ball could be 2. Beats to second, out there. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to reduce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Here's the center fielder. 1 for 2. Foul ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
0-1 now. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground at first, Helton. He steps on the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Springer now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive. Caught.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now here is Alejandro Kirk. Up the middle, McMahon. Over to first. That is the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. The right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Yimi Garcia appears to be getting loose. Green getting loose as well. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's as far as Alek Manoah will go. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new pitcher in the game, Tim Meza.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon. And a base hit into right center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's Corey Dickerson. He's already homered in this game. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier on his way over. And there's one down.
The batter, the left-hander, Larry Walker.
Now the left fielder, Larry Walker. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let out.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson. To him for the Rockies, Elias Diaz. This one in the air center field. Kiermaier under this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Base hit into center field. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Nolan Jones, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 4-3. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Two outs. Bases full. Next for Colorado, Todd Helton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 4 and the Blue Jays 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jalen Beeks. This is his third time out this year.
Number 68.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Jeff McNeil next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond, and talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Richards.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder.
The center fielder, number 10, Dante.
The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The bat, number 11, shortstop.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
Right side, hard hit. Quickly to second for 1. On to first in time. Double play.
Very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slides for the stop, and they get the out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. James Karinchak. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Vladimir Guerrero now at the plate. And he deals. And ball 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Justin Lawrence. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Bard, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. At the belt and fires. And fouled off. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. opposite way with that one. Third home run of the season, and we are all tied up. It's 4-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Hard hit, right side. McMahon fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 3. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Espinal in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Line drive. Balls it in to end the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Corey Dickerson. Richards back to work. On the ground to the left. Loves it on the dive. Throw to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stoppage short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Larry Walker digging in for the Rockies. Late swing, foul to the left.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Stepping in, Elias Diaz.
1 ball, no
and that's in the dirt. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Guerrero going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Charlie Blackmon. And that one fouled off. Four in the ninth. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. 0-2 now. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Grabs it on the run. So one hit is all they get. 8-9, 1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Bottom 9. The batter. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Joey Votto.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Blue, trying to improve that matchup for a very important bat in this game.
And the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And now the winning run is on base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Tosses to first. One out, bottom of the 9th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Bichette, the next to hit, takes ball 1. With the winning run standing at second here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, right field. Brings it in. 2 away now. Down the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Out to center. Gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. This game's all tied at 4. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Zach Pop. So coming into the game now on defense, Danny Jansen. He takes over behind the plate. Runner in scoring position, no outs. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to, and they got it.
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
Down the line, and it's foul. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And to a layup.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now a chance for Todd Helton. Liner, base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Ryan Feltner. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Vladimir Guerrero digs in now, known for his late inning heroics. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Line drive, and that gets down into the gap. McNeil headed home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First